G'day all. Pardon me, I still have a bit of sniffles. So if you hear me sniffle, that's because of that. I also put my 3D printer on. I actually cleaned the plate because things weren't sticking anymore, so here's hoping it works. I need a drying plate. Let's see which of the two was the ultra metallic. I think was the super metallic. Well, I think both are possible, but I think it's this one. The super metallic 2. And if not, I'll find out soon enough. I need to get a second one. If you hear something huzzing, that is my 3D printer. Some drying plates, some bigger ones. I have the other ones in use already. I have plenty to line. There is a slight color difference, but hardly noticeable. You need to spread it well. I still do most with the marker. But the areas I can't reach, I'm going to use this paint. It's quite expensive paint, by the way. Okay, this was an easy one. This one, for example, has a lot more nooks and crannies. I'm just going to do most of the sides in one go until my brush is too saturated with paint. Should surely find a better way to do this. With less waste. It is quick drying paint, so that's nice. Yes, my 3D printer is quite noisy. Currently doing test prints for freebies, Pride Month. Managed to finish all in one afternoon. Of course, I could make more designs with less nooks and crannies. That's also a possibility. Why should we do that? Okay, first layer seems to be going fine with my 3D printer. I think this one's done. As far as all the nooks and crannies are reachable anyway, without ruining brushes. You can see a minimal color difference on the back, but you just grab the gold paint, slap that over it. And it looks better again. I think I didn't do this part yet. Remove excess. Extra light. A couple of them are almost ready for mica powdering, shading, pastelling, whatever you want to call it. This is my least favorite part of doing these designs. you think I'm not really talkative, I'm still a bit low on energy. And talking takes a lot of energy, so. Next week I should be able to stream. It should include taking pictures for the month of February. If I haven't put a magnet on them, that's okay. Though most already. Oh, don't drop it. I'm working on a couple of other projects. Some more secret than others. Things I'm 3D printing now. It's the first time I'm going for 2mm instead of the standard 3mm. That should be fine for these prints. The sun is shining also. It's been a while since the sun shone here. Anyway, for those who want an update on what I'm working on, quite simple. Too low on energy to actually do anything at all. No editing done. Just managed to do a little bit of this side. Let's call it penciling. Need something thinner than this. This will have to do. I'm working a bit on the flyers for the cosplay event in my local library. But this one I forgot to do the back. That's going to be interesting with coloring. But that's a future problem. I think I just need to have something base, a bit yellow base to cover that. And then I think I can use my slap on yellow. That dries up nicely. But that's future problem. I don't even know where it is at the moment. Where's my slap on yellow? Maybe I already put it away. That would be weird. No, no focus, no focus. Just get a yellow, put it on the back. Couple of layers. So hopefully some editing tonight. I've lost all my focus for this novel, which sucks because I'm so close till the end. But remember, I've been doing this for about 4 or 5 years and I'm tired. This one should be done. Spray painting yellow is very necessary. Spray painting gold is very necessary to get all these nooks and crannies at least a golden look. Okay, this is a big drip. And this is very close to the gold that's in the markers. It's not the exact same, but it's comparable enough. Hello to you too. I'm currently painting sides of my little 3D prints. And the noise you may hear in the background is my 3D printer printing some new designs. I'm also recovering from a cold, so I'm sometimes a little bit short of breath. Flu, cold, we don't even know, but it was annoying. Okay, that's another one with sides done. In the end, these are just unfinished ones. They're becoming magnets. So these are still unfinished paints, but I decided to do the sides, which is a very tedious and annoying job, but it needs to be done. You can also turn these into standees, into magnets, keychains. Missed a spot over here. And I'm making original characters and I'm making fan characters, or at least fan. No, I just make fan art of certain characters, and those characters are offered as freebies for everyone who has a 3D printer. And I'll show you a finished one in a minute. Yeah, it is indeed very annoying to paint the sides. This in here, that's quite easy actually. It's just like a coloring blank. Just these little sides and crevices are quite annoying to paint. And this is the easiest way I have found. Sides doing with a gold marker, and then all the crevices, nooks and crannies with a little bit of gold paint of a matching color. Let me grab a finished one. This is a finished one. And all the designs have been made by me, by the way. Even a Pokemon I drew myself. And thank you for the compliment. I'm still learning. I started this a year ago, so I still have plenty to learn. First, I made them, turned them into standees and used resin to fill it, but the resin often ruined the creation, probably because I used UV resin. Maybe one day I'll use normal resin for it, but time constraints and all. And the downside of creating everything into a standee is that you sometimes have no more space on your shelf. And magnets take a lot less space. And some prints were made on my old 3D printer that broke down, hence why some look less pretty than others. But I need examples, and I don't have time to reprint everything, plus it would mean the less pretty ones would come to waste, and I don't like wasting stuff. So for an example, that's fine enough, plus I won't sell these anyway. Just take the picture a little bit further away and it looks very pretty. I have a couple more where I need to paint the sides and then I can continue painting other ones. Well, technically if you can draw, this is very easy to create. You just need, huh? As if, no. Wait. Gotta clean up. This is my new sweater. Why did I put on my new sweater? I mean, this new sweater has already been abused, like most of my clothes. I'm gonna put on an apron. One moment. Okay. Apron on. Way too late, but that's me. Yeah, it does help if you know how to draw, but you know, as long as if you can draw it on paper and scan it. I've made a video which links to the site. The site kind of revamped, so not all options are at the same spot anymore. Kind of should do a new one, and then you can turn every 2D drawing into a 3D printable object. Not a 3D object. Okay, this is kind of 3D, but not that 3D. Best is if you just have line art. And then the back a base color. Digital makes crispier lines, of course. And again, if I'm a bit silent, I'm still a bit short of breath because of my cold. I'm in the last leg. Being able to taste and breathe again, you know that phase. Well, to be honest, I've never drawn Steam from Minecraft, so there's a big chance I can't draw him either. Because for some odd reason, I can't draw geometrical shapes by hand. And I can't draw nature as well. Hence why I failed my art classes, because the teacher was, the only thing you're supposed to be able to draw is still life, like that vase over there. And maybe that landscape. But we're not drawing all those kids' art cartoony stuff here. So I taught it on myself. Means I was a lot slower in my development. But I'm at a place where I'm okay with my art. And for this project I only made chibi art, so... And all those fingers. Where's my knife? Where is my knife? Wait. Those tiny fingers are usually the problem. For this I forgot to do the back, spray paint the back, so that's going to be fun as well, but I have another one, so... Now I could say you don't do the back, so why even bother, but you know, sometimes you do see the back. I wonder how loud is my 3D printer right now? All fingers are problems, not just the tiny ones. Drawing hands and feet, the bane of all artists. Except those who are really talented at it. I want to be done with this. Because I find this very boring work. That's why I'm doing it at the same time. I'm so bad at taking pictures that I can make them, moved, as in that they're blurry, even when using a remote control. I'm that talented at taking pictures. Okay, my 3D printer should be done. All looks well and adhered, so we're gonna wait until it's cooled off so it's easier to remove from the plate. Okay, there's something on here that's not supposed to be here. Be careful. There we go. This one was easy. This one has more. I'm very lucky it's mostly monocoat, so one layer should be enough. But you can't reach every nook and cranny, so sometimes you just have to fake it. This poor brush has seen better days. Technically it's an eyeliner brush, but you know, has a nice hard tip, and I've used brushes in the past, but it absolutely ruined my brushes, so I decided to stop using brushes and use this. It's like painting with a toothpick. Almost there, almost there. Okay, my 3D printer has cooled down. Plate needs a little bit longer. And then the design should just pop right off. Okay, I'm going to look at my 3D prints. Meanwhile, I think this little foam brush is going to be replaced with this one. Meanwhile, let's give this one some sort of a tip again. And when it will dry, it will harden because of the paint. And then I can use it later once again. Okay, first let's check my 3D printer. The 3D thing I printed is going to be a freebie. A flagpole with a blank one. Maybe you want one with 3 stripes, or technically 5 if you want to do differently, with 4 stripes. This one's my most complicated design thus far. These will be freebies, and I'm gonna print a couple of flag types. And yes, they need to be colored and painted. Print the next batch. And I'm going to paint the final 4. And this one will get soaked as well. Anyway, the reason why I did the flagpole separately was because that way you can mix and match. I always include a blank base for people who want to create their own flags. And I've also made wavy variants, and those are going to be printed. Well, I think some might be in the next set that's going to be printed. Oh, this is having a lot of nook and crannies. Yeah, but the design is lovely. I'm only doing this for 45 minutes. I'm super tired already. Thanks, flu. I really enjoyed being sick. Sounds like a heavy coffee maker. Okay, this one should be done. Almost there, almost there. Just 2 more, and then I can start painting again. And the final one. Also made on my old printer. Okay, that was the final one. Woohoo! At least for now, because I still have plenty to do, but this is the one for now. Okay, what are we going to color? Paint. This one needed. Let's see, my very thin, tiny brush. This one only needs. This is too light. This is too light. Needs his eyes and then he's done. And then it's ready to add some pastels for shading. Okay, so you can dry. Let's put you over here because you'll probably dry quite soon. Probably gonna need to clean my water again. Whoops. I'll do that later. Let's see, where's my big brush? My favorite brush that has seen much better days. This is not a very opaque paint, so it needs layer after layer after layer after layer. Yep. In this batch there's also a couple of wavy flags. One set will be released this year, another set will be released next year. I'm gonna put this to dry near my space heater, so hopefully it dries a little bit faster for another coat. It's very annoying. It's a lovely color. Blended it my own, so that's why I like it. But the opacity is not that great. Let's keep it like that. Let's see, where is the yellowish white paint? Is that one over here? I think it is. Yep. And I keep on hitting my mic. Red. Okay, so you can go dry over there. Don't put your finger in wet paint. I'm not known for being smart. So why is Charizard holding a Pokeball? Well, the truth is, I couldn't figure out his hands. So that's why I picked this pose. Okay, you can go dry. Go dry near my space heater. Almost there as well with this one. Oh, I should stay in focus. I have an issue with that. I've quite some people telling me how to do things, how to color things, which colors to use. But I always listen to my own brush stroke. Okay. There's the cap. Okay. You two can dry. It's only the eye, so that's probably done quite soon. Oh! Whoopsie! I gotta dry something. Moment. I need. And don't worry, this happens every week. I am very clumsy. one way to get rid of dirty paint water. I'll fix that water soon enough. Hello. You were just too late for watching me tip over my water. You just missed it. So instead of watching paint dry, you now see me drying my workspace. See, every time we get something new. I think this is almost dry enough. And everything else will have to dry up from the air. The biggest downside is my shoes are also wet and the floor is very cold here. Maybe I can put this over here. Make it slightly less cold for my tootsies. There we go. Right, so before I was so rudely interrupted by my dirty paint water, which I will soon have to refill. Where is my paint water, by the way? I put it on the floor. Good. I'm going to use you for paint water for now. Right. And I need to put on a new apron because the other one was filled with water as well. Yep, this one's still too wet. Still water. Okay, so I'm going to cut the stream in two for now. So I'll be right back. Do not tune away. Despite this wet intermezzo. Oh. I'll be seeing you soon enough. One moment. Bye bye.